Geordie Shore's Aaron Chalmers' ex Talia Oatway never been so petrified as medics race to save son. Gripped by fear, Geordie Shore star Aaron Chalmers' ex Talia Oatway has described the moment panicked nurses rushed into her young son's hospital room, leaving her terrified. Talia Oatway says her son Oakley will soon discover if he needs an 11th operation of his short life. After detailing her terror when medics rushed to save him after she was told the tot was too ill for surgery. Geordie Shore's Aaron Chalmers' ex says she will never forget the moment the adorable lad, who doesn't turn 2 until August, had to be intubated after going into sepsis shock, now in a high-dependency unit. The infant hasn't been awake since Friday, and his fragile mom says he is one of less than 100 children in the UK suffering with a PERT syndrome. According to Great Ormond Street Hospital, the rare genetic syndrome is caused by a mutation on a specific gene and affects the skull, face, hands and feet. Talia, who also has 3 other young children to take care of, has given her first interview in a desperate attempt to raise crucial awareness and offer support to other parents with unwell kids. That's why she says she will continue to put her social media platforms to good use, but after being gripped by fear last week, she told the Mirror that the worst few days of her life is putting her own health on the line, but says the nurses and NHS staff have been incredible as Oakley keeps on fighting. She said, "I will never forget the moment the doctors and nurses rushed into the ward. He was leaking fluid from his head. It was terrifying. It was the most petrified I have ever been in my life. It's a moment I will never forget, and every day is about waiting for information and hoping things improve." Hess been in and out of hospital all his life. But Hess just had his longest period back at home. "I suppose I thought we were finally winning. He was so happy before last week, we were making big strides. I just want him to pull through and have a normal childhood. He deserves that. Now we're waiting on a decision for further surgery. It's dramatic. We've had a priest come in a few times to say some prayers. I want everyone to, and to keep Oakley in their thoughts. I try not to think about what could happen, as the power of positive thinking will hopefully help him. Hess come so far. I need people to know not that everyone is lucky enough to have the picture-perfect family." He'll be continuing to share photos on our experience, and his road to recovery. A PERT syndrome is so rare, but people need to know it exists and that it is not picked up on scans. The support from our wonderful NHS has been fantastic. I must thank them, as they even help with a psychologist. The community on social media has been incredible, and I'm in touch with a mother from overseas who is giving some invaluable advice. Aaron and Talia welcomed their son Oakley in 2022 and introduced him to their social media followers the following year. The pair split in December 2022 as Talia opened up on "the toughest 7 months of my entire life." She says she screamed and shut herself away, but is determined to stay strong for her little boy. Speaking from the hospital in Liverpool, she went on to say, "I want people to look at my son and see how brave he is. This has been the most challenging time of my life. I miss my children, but my family are in Newcastle taking good care of them. We're in constant contact. I'm not sleeping, but I have support. I want to talk about the condition as we need to know more about it. In fact, I think it's crucial more people are open about their children not being well. That's why I am so keen to share his story." Katie Price is one of few people in the public eye, and it needs more. Oakley is a fighter and the strongest child you'll meet.